Breaking news, we are witnessing a polar reversal right now. More Earth changes and geological upheaval, and another update to the New World Order Digest. From the No-Link News Desk for August 14, 2012. By Mitch Batros, Earth Changes Media. Before you go running up your credit cards, let's remember, this is a process that takes a few thousand years. However, questions are seriously being viewed as to how far along we are on this 10,000-year cycle. Some scientists ruminate the Earth has already journeyed somewhere between 9,985 to 9,997 of this 10,000-year sequence. Remember, the cause of the Earth's magnetic pole reversal, as well as historical severe Earth tilt of perhaps 90 degrees, is the symbiotic actions and reactions of mantle plumes, outer core heating, crystallization, and a growing equatorial bulge. This interchange is essential to maintain Earth's orbital balance, which is evidenced by growing mountain ranges, ocean seamounts, expanding or receding glaciers, and of course magnetic pole excursions, and finally reversal. Here is what's happening now. Vast Sea of Pummock north of New Zealand. The Royal New Zealand Air Force has spotted a raft of floating volcanic rock in the South Pacific, covering 10,000 square miles of ocean north of New Zealand. The volcanic rock, known as pumice, is created when lava from an underwater volcano comes in contact with seawater. New Zealand researchers are unclear on which undersea volcano caused this event. A mass of small volcanic rocks nearly the size of Belgium was discovered floating off the coast of New Zealand. The stretch of pumice rocks was first spotted this week by a New Zealand Air Force plane about 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, northeast of Auckland. Magnitude 7.7 quake hits north of Japan. A large earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of 7.7 hit north of Japan on Tuesday, the Japan Meteorological Agency said. The epicenter of the quake was off the coast of Hokkaido, in the Sea of Okhotsk, the agency said, adding that no tsunami warning had been issued. Volcano grows at astounding rate. An astounding pulse of destruction and growth at an underwater volcano north of New Zealand has provided a new insight into the behavior of submarine mountains. It added about 8.75 million cubic meters of rock to its summit in just 5 days. The Mauna Seamount, which lies at the intersection of the Pacific and Indo-Australian tectonic plates at the Tonga-Kermadec subduction zone, underwent one of the fastest episodes of volcano growth documented on Earth. New lava flows raised that area by 79.1 meters, while part of the volcano's summit collapsed by as much as 18.8 meters. Most striking was the creation of an entirely new volcanic cove. Canary Islands' El Hierro begins to rumble. During the past days, the number of quakes beneath El Hierro has shown an increase. Since August 7, 10 small quakes have been recorded at depths mostly between 10 to 22 kilometers, which is shallower than during the seismic swarm in late June-early July. The largest quake was at M2.4 yesterday at only 3 kilometers depth beneath the western ridge of the island under the Tandonda-Sangha volcanic system. Supervolcano, global danger, lurks near Pompeii. Scientists plan to drill 3.5 kilometers, 2.2 miles, below the surface to monitor the huge chamber of molten rock near Pompeii and give early warning of any eruption from the 13-kilometer-wide collapsed volcanic caldera. The Campi Flegrei are similar to the Yellowstone caldera in the U.S. state of Wyoming, but of more concern because they are in an area populated by around 3 million people in the Naples hinterland. The electric atmosphere, plasma, is next NASA science target. Beyond Earth's protective atmosphere and extending all the way through interplanetary space, electrified particles dominate the scene. Indeed, 99% of the universe is made of this electrified gas, known as plasma, charged particles. Mahuns know it as the fifth element ether. Scientists at NASA have designed a suite of instruments to answer three broad questions. Where do the extra energy and particles come from? Where do they dissipate, and what saves them? How do these changes affect the rest of Earth's magnetic environment, magnetosphere? Source of mysterious pumice rift in Pacific found, NASA says. The source of an enormous floating mass of pumice spotted this week in the South Pacific Ocean off the coast of New Zealand has been discovered. NASA satellite images and other sleuthing science have pinpointed an erupting undersea volcano called the Avresi Mount as the culprit. Many had speculated the Mauna Ea Mount was the source. However, scientists have now ruled it out. An airline pilot reported seeing pumice as early as August 1, according to a statement by NASA. Mauna is several hundred miles to the north of the pumice raft, and it was known to have erupted on August 3. Because of this late-breaking news, Part 3, what are the effects to animals and humans? Will come this week. Dot. 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 Stay tuned as it looks like a busy week. I am Never Know. Patriot Broadcasting Network and Liberty Tree Radio Field Reporter number 8510. We are on the march, the empire is on the run, death to the New World Order, we shall prevail.